Hey guys, Tonight Marine here with another story time. Today, talking about this grunt sergeant that helped myself and it was either two or three other guys. I don't remember. It was at least two others. He helped us out when we were in MCT in Camp Pendleton. And so what happened is at that time we got Sunday. You get was it like 6 or 8 hours, something like that, to go and do whatever you want. You could hang out in the squad bay. You could go off base. Could we go off base, actually? I never did. I don't remember if you could. But either way, you could go around the base at the very least. And so we went to main side, and we'd go on the computers because they had internet there. You know, we'd go to the different restaurants and eat some food that wasn't chow hall food, and just kind of hang out. You know, get away a little bit from just your sergeants and just people that would lord over you. And I really can't remember what time we were supposed to be back, but let's just say it was 2000, and it was 2000. We were supposed to be back. We were messing around, and we just lost track of time, and we didn't realize it. And where we were was a good 30-minute drive, maybe not 30 minutes, but pretty damn close drive to where we had to be if you're going to speed limit. And we were pretty much on the opposite side of the base from where we were supposed to be. And all of a sudden, we're down to the wire on time. We have to leave now, and we missed the last bus. And so we're fucking freaking out. We're standing. We don't know what to do. We have our cell phones, but we don't know anyone that has a car on the base. And so we're just losing our minds. And then all of a sudden, this dude pulls up, and he looks at us and he goes, "What's up, guys?" And we didn't know his rank or anything because he was in civilian clothes. So we're like, "Oh, not much, man. We're just freaking out. We're about to be late getting back to where we're supposed to be." He's like, "Oh, you guys in MCT or something?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, hop in." And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, hop in. I'll take you back." And so we hopped in and just found out that he was fucking gunning it, because at this point we had about 20 minutes to get back. And so he just starts fucking gunning it across the base. And while we're sitting there, we found out he was a sergeant with one of the grunt battalions there. And they had just gone back from Iraq, just a few weeks before, a month before. And so he was just talking to us, about that. Made sure, was giving us tips on for MCT. And granted, he didn't go through MCT because he is infantry and he went through ITB, but he just kind of gave us, just basic general stuff. Definitely pay attention to your instructors. They have great instructors there. They know what they're doing, blah, 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 stuff like that. But we just talked about that the entire time. And then we got back to the outskirts of the area where we're supposed to be. And he's like, "All right, you guys probably shouldn't be seen driving with me," because there was a rule at the time where we couldn't get into a vehicle unless it was one of the shuttle vans or a bus that the base provided. So riding in someone's personal vehicle, we weren't allowed to do that. So he dropped us off at the edge, and we sprinted back with our bags of crap we had bought and everything back to our squad base. We're just fucking hauling. And we got in literally right as they were getting ready to stop accepting people. Basically, anyone after us would have been late, and there was a couple people that ended up being late. But I can't remember his name, and I never saw him again, but if it weren't for him, I would have been in a shit ton of trouble. And so I've definitely been very grateful of him since then. And they weren't going to kick me out of the Marine Corps or anything for being late, but when you're in school like that in the Marine Corps, you do not want to be late for anything ever. And if you are, they'll kick your butt, especially for Libo. If you can't come back on time for Libo, the rule then was that you don't get Libo the rest of the time. And so the guys that missed or were late after me, they didn't get to go on Libo the rest of the time we were there. They were stuck in the squad bay, had to clean and do dumb shit. So because of him, that didn't happen to me. So, wherever you are now, I definitely appreciate it. So, all right, guys, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, hit me up, and I'll see you later. So, bye.